Hello folks, Hot Rod Rodney 25, and I got my head cut off with a light in the middle of it. Hot Rod 25 coming back you with a mail call. Another mail call for 2020. This should be mail call number 13 for 2020. It happens to be July 18th, and I'm playing with the turntable. It's the mail call from my friend down in North Carolina, Brian C. Green, and I'm just everywhere. But let's see what Brian has sent me. He sent me and probably some of this is Lifelike and Tyco, guys, so I'm sorry if you don't like Tyco or any of those, but this happens to be a Afrin with the screw-in coupler pockets. Pretty nice car. It's molded detail and stuff. You don't have an opening door or anything like that. Separately replied catwalk up top. Good wheels, well, plastic wheels, but that's me. Knuckle couplers. As you can see, pretty nice car. Let me adjust the camera down so you don't see much of my face and more of the car. And I'm sorry about all the junk, guys. This here is part of the PlayStation controller that's got the camera mount on it. I will have to try to get my tripod down here and get one of those set up somehow. And because I did find a holder that came with a bunch of my GoPro stuff several years ago off of eBay. It had a bunch of accessories, and my phone does work in that holder, which should screw right onto my tripod. So I'll have to get those tripods down here because there is 2 tripods. Believe it or not, somebody left them behind up in my old apartment, and I latched onto them. So, but anyway, there's the first one. It's a CP rail. CP number 8190, or I'm sorry, CP 8179, 179. I don't know where the 90 came from, but okay. It's going to be one of those days. But I mean, you got a little bit of detail underneath, but not a lot. But then again, as you're running the train by, who's going to see the underneath unless you're going to be, got a under frame camera or running your train across mirrors. You just ain't going to see it. That's the reason I'm not worried about a lot of detail anywhere, because it gets broke. The molded detail is, just, it's, I'm fine with it. I mean, and you don't have to worry about ladders or anything missing. I mean, the only thing you got to worry about on a lot of these models, because they're plastic, is the little steps, or your little pieces, which I don't even put on, but it's fine. Moving on, This is a little refrigerator car. Little Star or Armour's Star ham and bacon refrigerator car. Number 37160. Pretty neat little car. It's a little lifelike, which is somewhat what I normally was running. I don't know if I'm going to run a lot of my older stuff now because of the horn hooks. I'm going to try to get as many as my trains as I can with knuckle, or the cars that has knuckle couplers and everything. And all I'll have to do then is making a transition car to the horn hook to the engine, the horn hook to the caboose. And yes, I will be running cabooses because I am very, very old school with this layout. But the layout is not going to be running for quite a while yet. There's going to be a lot of stuff happening if I can ever get down there to do it. But the next car is a Forest Lumber Company dump car. And if I turn it around, you'll be able to see what I mean. Lifelike and Lifelike and Tyco and AHM all probably had these cars. This particular car, I believe, is a Tyco or a Lifelike. I'm sorry. It is a Lifelike, but as you can see, it flips and the one side just flips down on a couple cheap plastic tabs. You really got to watch this because all it is just, it's just more or less slipped in there. There's really nothing there holding it. And sometimes it won't flip back, but it gets stuck. But these should look pretty interesting on my layout. There's not just one. There is a National Pipe Company car, which is again lifelike, and you can see, well, it just fell apart, and you can see how cheap we made it is. But these are more or less going to be just setting on a siding or whatever, and not really tilting. So anyway, I like these kind of cars because you can put loads on them. And I mean, and you can make them look like they're coming down out of the mountain or out of the forest. Even though the one's pipe, you could still put branches and logs on it if you wanted to. But moving on, we've got a pack of lifelike HO scale plastic cars. And with that being said, those cars actually go to, let me unwrap it, and you can never find these cars that's actually almost whole. There's always one of these little ramps or something missing on these guys, because somebody always needs parts for something. But you can see the ramps on this end, and this is an auto rack or a auto loader car. This is the older version of what they call an auto rack nowadays. So this was just a open model that they used in the older days. Now they put them inside a car so they don't get wet and everything else. Call them auto racks. But technically this is what this is, an auto rack. It's an outside autoloader car. So, and nice thing about these, if you are real careful, you can take this off if you don't prefer to run an auto rack car, and you have yourself your trailer train flat car. And all the flat cars that I own, this is interchangeable with it, or you can get the you can get anything that's available, and it don't matter what car, what road name car they was built, so they would interchange with stuff if you wanted to change them out and make something all the same. I have a few of these. I also have 4 of the 89 foot ones, or whatever they are. That's scale, but those I will not be able to run because they are entirely too big for my radius, curve radius. So anyway, that's why I got these guys, and I've got a bunch of these somewhere for the other ones that I got off eBay. So we'll put that aside, and we'll see what else Brian sent me. We'll get into a good car, and this is actually a Tyco, guys. But it's a California and Hawaiian sugar car. UP number 960082. Nothing broke on it. Steps are intact. Ladders are all there. The ends are all there. The top is all complete. Pretty decent car. Like I said, it is Tyco, so you know, I could probably get the knuckle couplers to fit the Tyco pins, and you know, use it, put it in service. But anyway, yeah, nice car, nice covered hopper for sugar. Moving on, and we'll put that back in. And yes, some of this stuff ain't in the box, guys, but that's fine. I've got tons of stuff that don't have boxes from train shows and everything else. These, I might not even take them out of the package, but this is, yeah, let it drop. But anyway, oh, it's going to be one of those videos. But anyway, this is a rock hopper. I got several of these, or a couple different ones of these, I think, and I will probably be weathering this one for the simple fact of the collar, just to weather it up a little bit. And it does not have a load, which is fine, because you can load them with anything really: stone, coal, gravel, anything that will come out of the chutes you can probably load in there. So even wood chips, probably even put wood chips in there, as long as they ain't, you know, oversized, that they get caught in the hopper chutes. But moving on to the next cars. We've got one of my little favorites, and you're probably not going to see it, Western Maryland, and it's a number 2475. And these are nice because you can actually put piggyback trailers or anything on them if you modify them a little bit. And what I mean by modifying is, you know, taking sand or foul or grind these down, and you can make it a flat car, put a piece of styrene or something in there, or make it a wooden plank top, and put all kinds of stuff on there. I mean, you could put you could haul lawn or tractors, you could haul pipe, all kinds of stuff. I mean, pieces of metal or track or ties or anything like that. So this will be another one for my collection. And here's a pot latch Gongoa, which is number DNE 327. And it's just, you know, your normal lifelike Gongoa. And this is Mantrua or Tycho. They made both in both names. So the Mantrua actually, I believe, has more of a metal bottom, and the Tycho had a weight in between the plastic and your body of your car. So, but this Gongoa is lifelike. I more than likely will probably patch out the name and put another name on it, because I'm not really sure what railroad this went to or what it actually is, pot latch. But anyway, I heard of it before, but I'm not familiar with it. But anyway, it's just a little like Gongoa, not very deep, but it's good for my scrapyard for siding. So anyway, moving on, and I'm sure this video is getting lengthy, and I'm sorry for that, guys, but here's some old Tycho. It's a Heinz refrigerator car, and if I can get the light to not reflect on it, you can see it. A Heinz refrigerator car, Heinz ketchup, or a variety car, pickles, onion soup, sauces. I'm not going to take that one out of the box, or because this video is getting lengthy. And I'm sure a lot of you's probably seen a lot of these before in your life in the past. A baby roof car, which I'm going to say is another refrigerator car, being that it would be candy bars. Just another billboard hopper, like the Heinz one. Lifelike cattle car, which is actually green, and it's not going to show up on the camera too good. but it is a cattle car. Cattle cars I normally don't use, so there could be some of these for sale in the future, and we'll go into more on that in another video. But this is one of my favorite things, piggyback cars. And I've collected quite a few of these over the last couple years. And what I like about it, it has the actual piggyback Tyco trailers. Because normally they're broke or they're non-findable. I guess that's a word. And normally people don't like to sell the car with the trailers for some reason. But it is AT and SF, which will now be today's modern world BNSF. But it is a Santa Fe, which is no big deal, because I run about everything. Whatever I have, I run. But anyway, guys, that pretty much is it. Oh, actually, I told a little fib. He actually sent me this stuff the other day as an add-on bonus. It's just junk Tyco shells, engine shells for my junkyard scene. But I do have an idea project possibly for this one here. Might get into that in a video, I don't know. But then you got this guy, don't have no frame or wheels or anything like that. And then a Silver Streak caboose body, and the corner of the frame is hacked and broke. So that's kind of an added bonus to this video, because it did come from Brian, my friend Brian down in North Carolina. I hope you enjoyed my mail call number 13 for 2020. And hope everybody's having a good day with the showstopper and all that kind of stuff living in the world nowadays. But until next time, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment in the section down below, and don't forget to hit the little bell icon when you do subscribe. That way you don't miss any upcoming videos. Mail call 14, I will give you a little bit of a forward or a head update on that. It will be probably 2 parts, because it is a very, very large mail call, and we'll find out more about that in mail call number 14 for 2020, which I will be filming here probably in the next couple minutes, right after this video, after I get off of this video. And as this one's uploading, the other one will probably be filmed. But anyway, enough about that. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.